Hi, my name is Kristen O'Keefe Aptowitz, and this is A Balladeer's Journey, my weekly series that I'll be doing leading up to the release of my next historical nonfiction book, The Ballad of the Fugitive William Parker. In this series, I'm going to try to answer the question I get asked most frequently at my book events, which is, how does a historian find their next story? Probably differs for every historian and probably for every book, but I can trace the origins of my book to one book. Now, I had been researching another idea I was looking at, which was about Irish immigrants in antebellum Philadelphia, of which my ancestors were a part of. And I'd always been told that all of the immigrants on my mother's side of the family were Irish immigrants who came over during the potato famine. And that was largely true, except for one person, my mother's mother. Now, it turns out her family arrived from Germany in the early 1700s. And in trying to track down who these people were, I found them in this book, 1883's The Underground Railroad by R.C. Smedley. Turns out my ancestors were agents in the Underground Railroad, known as seamstresses of the Underground Railroad, creating entire outfits for families and groups escaping in the middle of the night so that they look like the free people that they were born to be. And I just got obsessed with reading more and more about this time period. And in this book, I kept seeing a phrase, the Christiana Riot, the Christiana Riot, the Christiana Riot, and a name, William Parker, who appeared over 70 times in this book. I had heard of none of them, despite being born and raised in Philadelphia. And the way they spoke about this event and this man, it was clearly a seismic, paradigm-changing person and event, and yet I'd never heard of it. So I began to wonder, what is the Christiana Riot? And that led me to the next leg of my journey and the next episode that'll be coming next week.